Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. Welcome to day 13 of Mountain Culture's Advent Box. I was going to do this review a little later or a little earlier, but we had plans to do a One Drop Brewing showcase, me and Adam from Mersey Beers in the UK. He got held up with some airport stuff, so we weren't able to do that. So I thought, stuff it, I'll do this now, get it out of the way, and not sure what's happening for the rest of the day, but I can't be doing beers tonight because I start so early tomorrow morning. So here we go. We've got a dark one too, which is exciting. So it is, as I said, number 13. So we got 4 beers to go. A coconut porter. So it's 8.5%. So it's got a bit of oomph to it, and it's called Long Forgotten. Looks pretty cool can artwork. So I'm a big fan of coconut as an adjunct. So let's hope it's full of it. Jackie, up, mate. Come on. Lost Dogs. So I'd already poured it for the photo. It had a real big head on it, but it's still there, but just dissipated a bit. It's like a slight beige colour, the head. So I would have said probably a 2 to 3 finger head, slightly beige. Colour of the beers, I would say black. You don't really see like a hue of anything else. So it's quite dark, which is pretty cool. Probably medium body. It actually looks like it's got a bit of sort of fullness to it for a porter. Like it looks more like a stout. Carbonation looks fairly light. But let's go a smell, see what it's all about. And I'll read what it says on the back of the can too. So coconut's there. It's not very prominent, but I must admit when I first cracked the can, I got a huge whiff of coconut. I'm getting like a charry note, like dark chocolate, sort of like a burnt caramel. Maybe slightly bready as well. And that's about it on the nose. But it's a bit of a shame because when I first cracked the can, I just got this huge waft of coconut, but I'm not really smelling it now. Hoping it's there on the taste. But I'll read what it says on the can first before I dive in. Cheers, Keith. Good to see you, brother. Good hanging out yesterday, dude. So I'm just about to crack a coconut porter from my Christmas box. Hopefully it goes all right. So whilst, what's it say here? Whilst combing the sandy depths of our Katoomba brew pub, we came across a relic of a long forgotten past, a recipe scribbled in DJ's handwriting for Night Moves. Night Moves was first brewed in 2020 and remains the only English style porter we've ever brewed until now. To celebrate our 2025 Christmas Advent, we've taken DJ's cryptic notes and given them a modern update. We also put the recipe into a computer for safekeeping. Long Forgotten starts with a thick, creamy body rolling with chocolate and roasted coffee. The finished beer was then left to sit on fresh flaked coconut for a week where it picked up an indulgent dessert-like sweetness and a perfectly rounded balance. This is beer that will stay with you long after the last sip. Cool. So yeah, good name for the beer. It's like a recipe that's been sitting and they've sort of come across it and thought, oh, we need to use that. So yeah, I like that. And they've added coconut to it. So I remember having night moves too back in the day. Because yeah, this is a brewery I've been with since they started. So yeah, let's get into it. So cheers, guys. Looks pretty nice. Mmm, yum. It's actually quite rich and roasty, and then you get that coconut sweetness come through, cut through it a little bit. That's good. I haven't had a porter for a while too. So yeah, dark chocolate. As I said, like a charry sort of burnt caramel. I'm getting a little hint of coffee, but not too much. It's got sort of a yeah, like it's almost like when I say charry, it's almost got like a burnt sort of wood like quality. But yeah, it's not like barrel aged or anything. So yeah, a bit of an odd one. That it's almost like a campfire smoke. Hmm, interesting. Must be just a particular like dark malt they're using. But yeah, touch like bready and biscuity. I'm not really getting like dark fruit or anything like that. It's got like a nice creamy mouthfeel. Definitely drinks sort of more like I don't know, like an English stout, I think. Good level of bitterness. But yeah, the coconut's there, but it just doesn't shine like when I first cracked a can, I was like, ooh, this is gonna be massive. But yeah, the coconut's just sort of there slightly. It's not huge. It's absolutely pissing down raining outside. And I've just remembered too, I start work at 3 a.m. and I've got clothes on the line that I need for work. Fuck. Shit. They're going to be saturated now. It's too late now. It's been raining for like 15 minutes. I may as well leave them out there. We'll pour some more. We might generate some more coconut. So yeah, she's pretty quiet at this time on the old YouTube. So yeah, you pour like the head when it's like straight out of the can. It's got probably more of a tan color to it. So I can smell a bit more of the coconut now, but yeah, it's just got a real charry edge to it. Um, I feel like this would be really nice if it was barrel aged in some rum. There's just something about coconut and porters and like rum. It's a good combination. Cheers, Josh. She's pretty quiet out there, brother. Bloody Adam let me down again. We were meant to do that one drop thing, and he just fucking. He come up in my chat because I was doing the Christmas beer, and I said, "Oh, we'll be back in about 10 minutes to do the one drop beers." We had 3 beers we were going to do together today, just after I finished that first video. And I'm like, "You set it up, get it ready, and then as soon as I finish this, I'll go out to the fridge and get the beers and we'll start the show." And then, yeah, I just never heard from him. And then about 3 hours later, he's like, "Oh, I'm ready to do those beers if you want to do them." I'm like, "I'm not interested in doing them now. I've got to work at 3 a.m." So yeah, this is the one of the Mountain Culture Christmas beers, dude. Coconut porter. Cheers, Hamish. Long time no see. Is it wet up in Queensland? It's shit down here today. Oh, coconut's coming out a bit more now. Hello. Yeah, I suppose I forgot about the whole tattoo thing. Yeah. Is it the sort of thing like, yeah, like obviously it's painful, but like, does it sort of make you feel a bit sick? I got no idea, but yeah, just because like it's ink into your like skin and stuff, does it sort of make you feel a bit ill or a bit like, I don't know, like lightheaded or something? You're in Canada. Cool. Is that like a Christmas holiday? Is it? It's pretty cool that you're there. Cheers, Vanessa. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, with the whole blood flow thing and it being down the bottom of your body, as I said in the chat earlier, like when you go to bed, I'd be chucking some pillows under your legs so your legs are elevated above your like heart level sort of thing. It's the same, like same applies if you've got some sort of a leg injury and the blood flow's not really getting down below sort of thing. They always tell you to, yeah, raise your legs. That's why in hospital they have those beds where it's like, it's funny. I've seen people sometimes in hospital where they'll like have their legs up and their head up, and then their body's down low. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, swelling. Your feet have probably blown up heaps. Yeah, I seen a photo earlier. It looks like they've done a good job. When it's fresh, it looks fucking awesome. Where was the most painful spot? Like where is it so far? It's from your sort of ankle to uh, around your knee area, wasn't it? Or is it a bit higher? Yeah. Yeah, I could imagine the area being delicate around the old patella. Don't mind the background noise. Dog's behind me scratching. It's quite annoying. It's moving the chair around heaps. Yeah. It's a nice beer, this, but I just want a little more coconut. As soon as I cracked the can, just that waft of like sweet coconut, I was like, oh, this beer's going to be amazing. But yeah, just the level of coconuts is not quite where I wanted it. It's at that stage where it's like cutting through the roastiness and richness, which is great. But it's just, you're just wanting a little bit more just because it's such a nice sort of sweet flavour. And the rest of the beer is so like, oomph. Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, it's definitely a cool style coconut porter. I want to try more plum porters. It's more of an English thing, but yeah, just something about them. They're pretty tasty. Plum seems to work well with like dark beers. Cool. We were part of that. Yeah, we looked pretty good against them. I can't remember who the Vikes are playing next. It might even be like the Packers or someone. Pretty sure it was one of the divisional games. It's annoying with Vikings the last few years because we've had so many injury problems. When we're good, we look good, but yeah, then we just get these injuries and it fucks us. But yeah, last year it really hurt us in that when Sam Darnold was playing well and then he had that real shit game going into the playoffs. And then in the playoffs, he was fucking terrible in that first week. Packers lost to Bears tonight in overtime. Yeah. Drewy will be quiet about that. You only hear Drewy banging on about football when the Packers are going all right. I don't even reckon he watches games. I got a more brewing beer, Josh, just to try them. They had a parish beer there, but it was a fruited adjunct IPA, and it's a style I can't stand, so I couldn't bring myself to buy it. I can't stand when they put fucking fruit in IPAs. It's like it's not needed. You're exceptional brewers at whatever you do with IPAs is awesome. You get all the characters you want out of the hops. Why do you have to fucking add fruit to it? I just don't understand the style. It's not required. I feel like they only do it to like save money. Like obviously adding fruit's costly, but fruit as opposed to some of the hops is probably cheap. So I feel like that's why they do it. We've got a brand new grapefruit IPA. We've added 70 litres of fresh puree. Shut up. Cheers, Smokey. Welcome in, brother. I'm on a coconut porter, bro. Very good style. Apparently, it was a recipe that DJ didn't know where it was, and they've come across it somewhere, written down on a piece of paper. So they've utilised it. It was just for a normal porter, and I remember drinking the beer that it was back in the day, called the Night Moves. Isn't Night Moves a song by Bob Seger? Is that correct? Anyway, yeah, they've rebrewed. They've used this recipe that they've found. They've updated the cryptic writing of it and put it into the computer, and then they've added some coconut just as a bit of a treat for this calendar. Yeah, the coconut's there. It's just not. I just wish it was a little bit stronger. It's at a level where it's cutting through the roastiness and richness, but it's just not shining enough. I've had some like coconut beers where it's like the star of the show and the beer tastes amazing. That's why I'll keep going with it slowly and let it warm and see if it comes out even more. I just don't feel like it's gonna though. You're a Bob Seger. Does he have a song called Night Moves? I'm sure he does. You're a fan of him. Come on. Let me know. Ooh. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on with Mersey beers. We've got 400,000 beers to share, and we never fucking do them. It's always like, oh, you want to do this review tomorrow? And I'm always like, yeah, no worries. And then doesn't happen every time. Sleepy boy. I'm just going to drink them all just to wind him up. At the moment, I've got like about 11 one-drop beers in the fridge, and they're all fucking expensive as hell. Part of me wants to have a few more today, but one thing that's really driving me nuts, my phone's at that stage now where I keep getting the messages coming up saying iPhone storage is full. And then you like got to delete stuff to make room for other stuff. And it's like, oh, so fucking annoying. Why can't phones just be like they used to be, where you could put a memory card into them and just allow for more space? I fucking hate the way they're set up now. Oh, you gotta save all this stuff in the cloud. Fuck the cloud. I just want physical storage of it. If there's a new phone out there that does still have physical storage, I want to buy it. I don't care what brand of phone I have, just as long as it takes good photos and it's reliable. and you can pretty much download all the same apps. I reckon iPhones are overrated. Hit the old thumbs up too, peeps. Yeah, it's called Your Brain. So the beer I had this morning was a gravy beer. Because in Australia, it is known as Gravy Day today, due to a cult song by Paul Kelly. Who's gonna make the gravy? I bet it don't taste the same. That's an Aussie song you need to get into, Joshy. How to make the gravy. Yeah, it's fucking irritating, isn't it, Keith? It's like every time I go to take a photo now, storage issues. Please delete shit to be able to take a photo. Fuck off. Yeah, so that's good. See, when I've had like Sony's and Samsungs and that over the years, they've had like a memory card slot. So when it gets to a stage where it gets too full, then you just start saving stuff on the memory card, and you don't have any issues. But with these new phones, they don't even have a fucking storage slot. So soon as you fill it up, you have to either delete other shit to fit more stuff on there, or you got to pay extra for the cloud to increase the storage. It's just fucking an easy way for them to get money out of you. Digital world. It's like video games and that now. You're paying for them and you don't even get a physical copy. It's fucking shit. 8.5% is going straight to my noggin. Cheers, Trilby. You on the nectar of the gods or what? I'm assuming you've just finished work or something. I was meant to do a 3 beer review with Mersey Beers, Trilby, and something happened. I didn't hear from him for a couple of hours. It's kind of annoying because we've got so many beers we're meant to review together, and it's like you never get a chance to do it. The one time we do, he doesn't turn up. Yeah, for sure. I've seen sort of footage of the new Samsungs. The cameras on them look pretty good. Cheers, Evie. Welcome in. Has anyone ever used one of those Google? You know how Google has their own phones now? They seem to be like somewhat popular. I just don't know anyone that's got one. Yeah, I think as it warms, like the coconut's there, but it's just not. It's not sort of coming out more or anything like that. Sometimes with adjuncts like vanilla and coconut and even like cacao nibs and stuff, sometimes as it sort of warms, it'll come out a bit more. But it'd be interesting to know how much they've used. You can definitely tell it's there, but it's just not like prominent enough. I would have liked more of that sweet coconut flavour sort of in front of the malty backbone, but it's like it cuts through the malt backbone, but I still feel like the chocolate and the coffee and the charry sort of burnt caramel thing definitely still overshadow the coconut. Nah. He said something about picking up his missus from the airport. He reckons he got held up for hours or something. So yeah, I got no idea what's going on. I just assumed he'd fallen asleep. Because yeah, that's what was weird. He was in my chat just before I finished, and then all of a sudden I didn't hear from him for like hours. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. The Pixel. I couldn't remember what it was called. Yeah, you sort of feel like they know everything about us already just through phones and the bloody COVID shit that we had to use, and even just like apps like it's like they're looking at what we're eating and spending and stuff when every time you use like an app for McDonald's or Subway or any of those types. How you going over there, brother? You're licking yourself clean? Yeah, I don't know if we've got any thunder or lightning, but it's been wet as fuck. Hmm. Yeah. I had to use them because I had events on at the time, and you could only get into them if you use these fucking stupid apps. God, I hated that time. The worst was when we had 3 or 4 cases of it in our workplace, and we were all told we had to stay home and you weren't allowed to go anywhere for like a week or maybe 2 weeks. We were all quarantined and into our own houses. I couldn't even leave the house to take the dogs for a stroll or like go shopping or anything. It was fucked. Harshest lockdown laws in the world we had, thanks to cockhead Dan Andrews. What a fucking piece of work he was. Cheers, brother. Yeah, I just did my Christmas beer. Was a coconut porter. Yeah, that's probably all all I'm having. I might have maybe 1 or 2 more afterwards. I'm not sure, but yeah, I did my Carwin Cellars Christmas beer a few hours ago, and then yeah, this one just now. And apart from that, I haven't had anything else. Yeah, score for this one, I'd probably say I'd go like a 4.3. I really like the base. I like the smooth and creamy like mouthfeel. It's got a decent sort of body on it for a porter. The coconut character's nice, but yeah, that's the biggest letdown. It's not like prominent enough. So yeah, hit the old thumbs up, peeps. I reckon I'll hit the road. I may come back and do a Twitchy. I might do a Twitch where I drink a couple of beers and crank some songs. We'll see what happens, but yeah, I won't be back on YouTube till later tomorrow, I'd say. I think this time yesterday I was probably a bit earlier. Was when I joined Alex. Good old Alex, the beer master. Keith was over there as well. But yeah, I'm going to wrap this one up, guys. Thanks for joining us. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't already. Cheers, Smokey. Cheers, still pending. Thanks, buddy. Always good to see some new faces and get some new subs. Yeah, just we do this sort of stuff most days, mate. So yeah, it's just drinking beers, bit of banter, bit of shit talk, just good community. Yeah, we've got sort of a local community going now, but I've started off with like beer mates in like UK, Europe, US, and just sort of grown from there. Good times. So yeah, I'm working mornings next week, so I'm thinking with my beer reviews next week. I've obviously only got a couple left from either side. I'll do them like dinner time, just after dinner, probably like 7 or 8 o'clock Australian time at night. So yeah, I'll voyage off, and yeah, if I'm going to be around, I might do a Twitch stream after this, just with a couple of beers like that. I don't have to worry about reviewing. But thanks again, legends. We'll see you again soon.